Hello and welcome to Vietnam Channel, our daily English news bulletin on NetViet VTC10. I'm just speaking from Hanoi. Every day we'll bring you comprehensive and up-to-date information about Vietnam and following major stories on Sunday. Vietnam-European Union boosts FTA negotiation. Concerts mark Vietnam-Belgian diplomatic anniversary. And the story about Australian pioneers discover bamboo woven craft in Ninh village. Round 3 of the Free Trade Agreement or FTA between European Union and Vietnam will start on April 22nd in Hanoi. Both sides expect to solve the obstacles to end the negotiations towards signing FTA. Trade Commissioners of European Commission Mr. Karel de Gucht said the specific issues that the two sides could negotiate were related to public procurement of goods and services. In fact, ASEAN has some new developing economies along with the ones which had developed to a certain level. In 2013, ASEAN and its partners will start negotiating the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement area and negotiate the Partnership Agreement Trans-Pacific. International Exhibition on Brewery, Beverage and Liquid Package during TEC 2013 will be held at the Exhibition Center, Munich, Germany in September. This information was announced at the press conference taking place in Ho Chi Minh City recently. During TEC 2013 is organized by Massive Milken International Group with the support from the General Assembly of German Engineering. The exhibition attracts about 1,500 companies in the beverage industry from 170 countries. At the exhibition, the companies will display their products and technologies of production chain. During TEC 2013 is considered as a technology forum and a place for business activities, information and idea exchange on the global scale. Being a major seafood exporter to Australia market, Vietnam is trying to utilize its potentials to increase exports to the market. However, in order to get successful, Vietnamese fisheries sector needs further efforts in the promotion and diversification of products supplied to the Australian market. Import and export statistics of Vietnam in 2012 showed that Vietnam's seafood exports to Australia accounted for the third largest share, behind only crude oil and foreign exports. Australia is the fifth largest seafood import market of Vietnam, so the seafood export of Vietnam to this market, up 11.69% on 2012, is a good signal.
Actually, the quality of fish from Vietnam is very high, and even though it's lower price, it's good fish. But unfortunately, the perception in Australia is that the quality is not good.
With a population of 23 million people, Australia is not a large market, but the demand for seafood products is very high. Every year, Australia imported about 200,000 tons of seafood, of which Vietnam accounted for 25%. It is forecasted that by 2025, Australia's seafood imports will increase to about 500,000 tons per year. This shows that there is much space in the Australian market for Vietnam's seafood exports to expand its share.
The first thing is to invest in some promotion, some public relations, just to help us convince the Australian public that the fish is good quality. But back in Vietnam, it's really a matter of what we need to do to assist Vietnam.
Vietnamese seafood products at the store usually take the form of final products. Many Australian businesses are raising their financial support and policy advices to Vietnam, carrying out a number of exchange programs and visiting Vietnam to convey the image of the country strong in fisheries to Australian government and people. Vietnam Fisheries is also trying to improve its image in this potential market.
Vietnam Journal. It's not just news, it's life in Vietnam.
And following is some other economic news in brief. Vietnam has proposed expanding its public-private partnership or PPP laws to allow more sectors to benefit from this method of finance. Accordingly, PPP will be expanded to cover new sectors, including area control, offices, control, and construction of markets. The changes will encourage more investment from international infrastructure firms in infrastructure. Vietnam International Bank or VIB has officially launched the program 1 trillion VND at a maximum rate of 11% per annum for rice stockpiling in the 2012 to 2013 winter-spring crop from March 6 to 31st. Accordingly, enterprises assigned by the Vietnam Food Association to stockpile rice harvested in the 2012 to 2013 winter-spring crop can borrow loans from VIB. Particularly, they will get the support of 100% interest rate for these loans until May 20th, 2013. The European Business Climate Index survey released on March 7th showed that the Business Confidence Index or BCI for Vietnam in the first quarter 2013 increased to 48 points. This means that business confidence and outlook among European businesses operating in Vietnam are improving slightly. The businesses participating in the survey are active in the services industry, manufacturing, trading, and other activities.
Vietnam and the Asian Development Bank (ADB) have recently signed 2 loan agreements worth a total value of $112 million. 74 million US dollars will be disbursed in several projects that aimed at reducing pollutions from agricultural waste in 10 provinces of Vietnam. Meanwhile, nearly 38 million US dollars will be used to help the Vietnamese government to enhance the effectiveness of administrations for ADB-funded projects. Vietnam National Carrier Vietnam Airlines will resume the air route connecting the central cities of Da Nang and Tokyo by the end of this year. It will include 3 commercial flights per week, connecting Da Nang International Airport and Narita International Airport. The resume of direct route between the 2 cities is expected to attract more Japanese tourists to Vietnam this year.
Vietnam Journal. It's not just news, it's life in Vietnam.
Some concerts will be held in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City on March 18 and 19th to mark the 40th anniversary of diplomatic ties between Vietnam and Belgium. The event is jointly held by the Vietnamese Performing Arts Center and the Embassy of Belgium in Vietnam.
The famous Belgian jazz band Tricycle will join the concerts, performing their unique style-renowned pieces of music and their own works. The band's accordionist Tour Horizons, with his stunning performance style, is one of the country's favorite musicians. Together with Vincent Noret on bass and Philippe Leroy playing flute and saxophone, Tricycle is on the way to conquer the world.
From bamboo, Vietnamese weavers have made thousands of woven products, making Vietnam become one of the countries with most developed bamboo woven craft. Let's follow an Australian girl, Leisha Henry, to discover exciting experience with the work of a weaver in Ninh Sở Village, Hanoi. Having been living in Hanoi for nearly 3 years, this is the first time Leisha visits Ninh Sở Weaving Village, and it was the first time she tries to work as the traditional weaver in Vietnam. She wants to make a gift imbued with Vietnamese future for her close friend at home. That's why she seems so excited with her work in here.
Well, a friend of mine was telling me about Ninso, and she'd recently been, and I thought what a great idea to go and visit and check out their products.
Pieces of bamboo are laminated manually to create strong and durable ones. Bamboo woven craft does not require much effort, but skillfulness and good memory. So Leshar will have to watch carefully what her instructor does in each stage. Leshar feels quite nervous when seeing Miss Luyện working. We're not sure whether she will give up or not.
Nếu mà muốn làm cái hàng này đẹp ý, thì phải mua nứa là phải chọn nứa mềm, nứa bánh tẻ, nứa trắng nòng thì mới được, mà muốn hàng đẹp thì phải chẻ nan đẹp thì mới làm được hàng đẹp, mà chẻ nan xấu thì không bao giờ hàng đẹp được.
Oh, with the teeth, okay.
Đấy.
Alright.
Cái tay này phải cầm cái này. Tay này phải cầm cái này.
Hold it there, okay.
Đấy, tay cầm mình. Đấy, cái tay này rồi xong rồi là cái răng cắn ra, cầm sát lên đây.
No.
Cầm sát lên đây, cái tay cầm sát lên đây mới lái được.
Up higher.
Sát nữa. Đây.
Okay.
Cái tay này lái ra này.
It was very difficult. I'm just not used to doing those types of things, and I was worried that I'd cut myself with a knife.
Leshar is doing the final step to have the final basket. It looks pretty dangerous. This work looks quite similar to the work of the welder. The difference is the gloves or protective masks is not needed. Finally, after a hard-working day, Leshar has made a pretty basket for her friend. This is really a nice gift and very Vietnam as well. Congratulations, Leshar. The story about the Australian girls' exploration of Ninh Sở village has wrapped up our news bulletin for today. For comments and feedbacks, please send an email to navitali@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.